And good Sunday to you. This is Magical Lady Duchess, and today I'm going to be doing a spell, a separation jar, as well as I'm going to be doing something else to the young lady that is or has caused a whelp in between this couple. So, what I have is I have confusion oil. I have snake oil. I have breakup oil. I have hate oil. I have some Louisiana hoodoo oil. Um, I also have some red vinegar. Some red vinegar. Um, I also, as far as herbs go, um, I have some poke root, some snake root, and then I have some graveyard dirt. And then I have my John the Conqueror powder. I have cayenne pepper. I also have some snake venom in here, and anything that stings in here. And then I have my little 9 nails, and then I also have some tacks. Um, I also have some black devil oil. And then last but not least, I have some witch oil. Well, I guess last but not least because I also have some Seven Sisters 4 Thieves vinegar. That's going to go with the red vinegar as well. Um, I do have a black candle that I'm going to burn on top of it, and I have a piece of rope because I want to bind the separation. Um, I also have a piece of parchment paper that I'm going to write their name over it. And I'm going to write it in this black as well. So and then this is the jar that I'm going to put in. I have their pictures in here together. And that's what I'm going to do the spell work. Um, what I would literally say to this person, I would say the person's name, the time has come. They will feel, in the couple's name, then they will feel confusion. They will have distasted everything. Depression will consume them, and they will feel tired. Sadness will eat away at them, and it shall be. Um, I then will charge this. And I want them to feel tormented in a relationship. I want them to feel tormented in suffering times 3. Once I finish with this jar, I'm actually going to put the jar in a dark place, and I will keep it covered for 3 days away from sight of people. And on the 3rd day, I'm going to remove the jar and pour it into the dirt um, of a dead flower or a graveyard, something like that. That's what I'm going to do. So first, and then I know that I have this figurine candle. So literally everything that I'm putting inside the jar to separate them, I'm also going to do to her. And I'm going to carve her name into it. I'm going to carve her name into it as well. So let's begin. First, I'm going to put 3 like nails in here. I'll put 3 nails in here. Then I'm going to put some of my John the Conqueror. I love this powder. Because it makes your spells successful. Then I'm gonna put a little poke root in here. Poke root, if you digest this, it will give you like the worst pain ever in your stomach. You just don't want to mess with it. You don't want to do that. And then I'm gonna put some snake root in here. A little graveyard dirt. Then I'm going to put some Seven Sisters Four Thieves vinegar. And it's to drive away enemies, but it's also to drive away on a relationship too. Then I'm going to put some bitter red wine in here, vinegar. And the same thing applies. I'm going to give it a little. It really stinks too. Shit. Okay, then I'm going to put some cayenne pepper in there because we want to make it hot. And I also have, I went to the metaphysical store yesterday, and I bought some African bird seed peppers, and I'm gonna put a little bit of those in there too, because we're gonna make that relationship hot. So they can go and close that up. That covers the root and the vinegars. Then I'm gonna put a little hate oil in here because we want them to hate each other. And then I'm going to put some snake oil in here. Then I'm going to put some Louisiana hoodoo oil in here because I'm just going to put that in there to give it that extra oomph, so to speak. And then I'm going to put much breakup oil because we trying to break them up. Then I'm going to put confusion oil in here. And again, you don't have to do as much as I do, but I really want this to work. I want this to work kind of fast for them as well. I want results. This is some black devil oil. I'm going to put some in here as well. Then I'm going to put some witch oil in here. Okay. So once that's done, and it is, I'm going to put some tacks in here too. That's a bunch of good stuff. Then what I'm going to do as far as the petition, I'm going to write down the client's names. And then I'm going to put that inside of here. And I'm putting my intention. And I'm going around like in a circle. And I don't care if it crosses over everything. I want it to touch. Okay. So once that's done, I'm going to fold it away from me as such. Okay, like that. Then I'm going to put it inside of here as well. Once I have that inside here, it's in the jar. I'm going to shake it up really good, make sure everything is covered. And I'm also charging it with my intent. The people that are on here that's on the picture, I don't want to say their names. My client, her name is S. They will feel fear. They will feel confusion. They will feel distaste in everything. Depression will consume them as long as they're together. They will feel tired, sadness. It will literally eat away at their flesh. It shall happen. It shall happen. It shall happen. And burying it will carry out the deed. They will feel tormented. Motive be. So it is. So once I'm done with that, I would then burn the end of this candle. Make it stick really good. And then I'm going to make a knot, so to speak, of this rope around the candle because I want it to stay. Well, damn. Oh, you gonna say fucker. Oh, you gonna say. This time I'm dripping some wax on there. And I'm just blowing it, giving it something extra this time because I don't have time for that. And it's on. Okay, so now it's on. Again, I'm charging it with my intent. I'm going to pour a little hate oil on it, just a little bit, just to kind of seal it, especially since you try to give me a hard time. And then I'm going to pour some of the venom on it as well. Okay. And then we're going to light the candle, and I'm going to say over it a little bit more. For 3 days, I will let it sit in darkness. And then on the 4th day, you can bury it either in a cemetery, or you can bury it in a dead flower, or you can bury it underneath a dead tree, anything like that. So that's what I'm going to do. And that's it. That is my separation candle and spell. And then the same thing that I did to this jar, I'm literally going to do to her. I'm going to anoint her with all those things. I'm going to let it burn down with this other part of the petition, and we're going to go from there. So that's the separation jar. And this is another video for the actual figurine for the separation because we don't want her to get back with him. We don't want her to, when they leave, I want it to be sealed and done and over. And that's why I'm doing everything to her as well. Personally, this is the couple. This is for the young lady. So this is Magical Lady Duchess. This is my video on my separation jar. You can find me on Infinite Energy on Facebook. You can also check out my website at magicalladydutchess.com, and that's MAGICKAL. And you can email me at magicalladydutchess@gmail.com, and it's the same thing. Magical is spelled MAGICKAL. Thank you guys for watching and supporting me. And this is my video on the separation jar. Thanks again. Blessed be.